Adjectives. What are adjectives? Today we'll learn words that help describe a noun, pronoun, or part of a sentence. Let's begin with the dialogue. Look at my car over there in the parking. Which one is yours? The red car is mine. The word red helps to identify the car among others by indicating its colour and called an adjective in the English grammar. Adjectives give us information about the noun. They modify nouns and pronouns and describe features and qualities of things, people, etc. For example, Alex has the green car. The adjective green modifies the noun car. Alex bought a car. It's the new one. The adjective new modifies the pronoun one. Adjectives are one of the 4 major word classes, along with nouns, verbs, and adverbs. An adjective is a part of speech that modifies a noun or a pronoun and describes it with more information about them. The adjective answers the questions: what kind, whose is it, which one? Let's look at several examples of adjectives in sentences and their meanings. This is a small house. The adjective small describes the size of the house. My friend is helpful to everyone. He is a very kind man. The adjectives helpful and kind describe the character traits of a person. My opinion is different from yours. The meaning of adjective different is not the same as someone's else. I am keen on playing tennis. The meaning of the adjective keen on is liking somebody on doing something. Sometimes adjectives can be used without nouns. In this case, we use the definitive article, the. For example, the rich always have luxury properties. The rich refers to people. What do the British say about the weather? The British refers to people. Where the adjectives are placed in a sentence? Generally, it is not difficult to define an adjective in a sentence. Here are the rules to help find adjectives. Adjectives are placed before a noun or between an article/pronoun. For example, this is my old car. We had a few busy days. Lisa bought a beautiful ring at the new jewelry store. Adjectives follow the verbs that express the perception of senses, such as look, feel, sound, smell, taste. For example, I feel tired. The cake tastes delicious. The film looks interesting. Adjectives can serve as supplement that complement linking verbs, such as to be, get, become, appear, etc. For example, she is beautiful. The film is getting more interesting. His friend seems very kind. Good news for learners. In English, adjectives do not change by case, gender, or number. It makes learning English easier. Adjectives order. We often use more than one adjective before a noun. In English, native speakers apply adjectives in a certain order. It's worth to memorize several simple rules. Usually, we place a general adjective in front of a specific one. A good, comfortable chair. A wonderful, friendly animal. We mostly place an opinion adjective in front of a descriptive one. A horrible purple colour. A nice small bag. Sometimes we use several adjectives in a sentence before a noun. Have a look at the following descriptions of a ball. My leather, big, new, expensive ball. Can you arrange these adjectives in the sentence correctly? As a general rule, the order of adjectives in the sentence is as follows: opinion, expensive, nice, broken, etc. Size, big, small, deep, etc. Shape, square, flatness, round, etc. Age, old, new, 20 years old, etc. Colour, green, blue, dark, etc. Origin, French, Russian, English, etc. Material, iron, wooden, glassy, etc. As a result, our sentence should be written as follows. My expensive, big, new leather ball. Did you get it right? Brilliant! Well, let's check your knowledge. Where is the adjective in this sentence? Their house is beautiful. Is the word order correct in this sentence? The correct sentence is I read a large green book. Is the word order correct in this sentence? Yes, it is! Choose the correct type of adjectives. These adjectives give a general opinion and can describe almost any noun. Well done! And let us continue mastering what? Of course, the adjectives. Adjectives with ed and ing ending. Let's look at the sentences. I am tired today. This is a very interesting place. Are these words past forms or gerunds? None of them, because these are adjectives. A great number of adjectives are formed from verbs by adding ed and ing. How to distinguish them? Ed adjectives generally describe emotions or feelings. I was bored during that film. She was surprised to meet him. Ing adjectives generally describe the thing that causes the emotion. Have you seen that film? It was so interesting. Turn off your music. It is really annoying. If film bores you, you say, I'm bored. If film bores you, that film was boring. Intensifiers. We can also strengthen the adjective by using such words as very, really, extremely, etc. Compare the following sentences. It is an interesting novel. It is a really interesting novel. It is an extremely interesting novel. The underlined words in the sentences strengthen the degree of adjectives and are called intensifiers. Here are just a few general intensifiers that can give adjectives different intensities. Very, really, amazingly, incredibly, extremely, particular, etc. Note, the word enough is placed after the adjective. I'm old enough to run a marathon. There also are adjectives that have stronger quality of something or somebody. As an example, it will be reasonably to name some of them. Certain means very sure. Excellent, perfect, very good. Delicious, very tasty. Enormous, very big. Tiny, very small. Awful, disgusting, very bad. We don't use the word very with the above-mentioned type of adjectives. Examples: the weather last winter was awful. Correct. The concert was huge success. Correct. He is certain to agree the project. Correct. We often use other intensifiers with strong adjectives. Here are some of the commonly used intensifiers. Absolutely, completely, exceptionally, totally, really, etc. For example, it's absolutely beautiful. It was exceptionally delicious. In English, to give more emphasis to the subject, the adverb is also used. This is a really cool bike. Comparative and superlative adjectives. We can use adjectives to compare animate and inanimate objects. For instance, look at two balls. The red ball is small. the green one is big. Comparing the two balls, we can say with certainty that the green ball is bigger than the red one. Conversely, the red ball is smaller than the green one. The adjectives have three forms of comparison: positive, comparative, superlative. In case of our examples, big, bigger, the biggest; small, smaller, the smallest. As it's seen from the examples above, the comparative forms are made by adding er ending to the base words. Of course, there are some exceptions. Have a look at the table. It is important to note that one of the remarkable qualities of the English language is the ease of word formation. By understanding the basic principles of word formation, we can expand our vocabulary and improve our linguistic guesses to easily identify adjectives. It will also enhance communication skills in English. Although there are many exceptions in English and there are no general rules for the information of adjectives, nevertheless, most adjectives have the following suffixes to build new words. Have a look at the table. Well, dear learners, today you've got a huge amount of information about adjectives, and it should be noted that this does not end with the study of adjectives. There is still a little more to learn about adjectives. Anyway, so far, this lesson will help you develop competence in using adjectives in everyday life. Feel free to watch this video as many times as you need to assimilate adjectives for confident use. Stay with Lingportal to obtain a new bunch of grammar. Keep on practicing. Thanks for watching.